Already? Okay, so today we are going to be smoking a rack of ribs. These are spare ribs. You can get them from Walmart for about $10. Um, I've actually never been taught how to trim them. So we're gonna wing it. We have the smoker set for 250. It's preheating at the moment. Okay, I think we cut that all off. Also, save anything you cut off from here. Damn it, I forgot to grab a bag. Everything you cut off of this, you can actually save. Oh, damn it. Don't cross contaminate. You can actually put this in like a roast or in the Instant Pot. Something. So don't just throw it away, it's a waste. Okay, so this is the membrane. That has to come off. That silver's. Don't worry, it was just Mariah's mom calling. That silver skin, you don't want that. So I'm gonna show you how I normally get that off. I'm also gonna show you what happens when I fail at getting that off. So we're gonna start with trimming. That can go in that bag. What I think is you really just want the ribs, you know? You can get rid of all of this up here. When you can feel the edge of the bone here, that's where I think like the top of the ribs are. Again, I was never taught this, so it's just kind of just kind of winging it here. But that's all like cartilage and stuff. But again, there's a lot of meat in here, so that's what I'm saying. Like save it. I also get rid of this nonsense. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it doesn't look appetizing. Turn all that off. Like all that fat right there, that's not gonna render down. You don't want that. You can actually just kind of peel that off. That you can throw away. But let's come in here, trim. Again, that has meat. Save that. Put it in the bag. And then, see the top of the ribs here? That's the top of the rib. That's kind of where I want to follow, I think. Okay. All of that. Look at all that. Now, granted, this was $10 from Walmart. This is what you want, I think. But save this. This can go in a stew. This can be used for a lot of things. Instant Pot. Shred it. I mean, literally whatever you can imagine. So now we're gonna go for the membrane, this silver skin on the back. Get rid of it. You don't want it. Best way to do that, butter knife. Damn, I feel like these are backwards. Okay, so you want to go in here and just kind of slide it in there. See how it's going right under it? Once you get that started, actually now go in. And don't cut towards yourself, by the way. Don't do what I do, do as I say. This, right here, you can't grab that. You can try all you want. You're not going to be able to get it. Unless you take a paper towel. magic trick here. This I have learned from videos and whatnot, but yeah, here we go. Look at that. Just peel the whole thing off. Watch out for the beer so I don't get it in there. All of this skin here, that's inedible. You don't want it. If you leave it on there, it's gonna cause your ribs to be rough. You're not gonna get that nice tender bite that you want. So from here, you come back to the front. This, again, you don't want that. Inedible. This is meat that you can eat. I don't know, because underneath right here, you got that same. We're gonna take it off. Fat is flavor. It's okay to leave some on here. Again, I am not a competition rib smoker, so I'm not gonna be able to trim this like they can. But that's good. I like that. Now we're gonna let Mariah call her mom back. So, getting the membrane off now that Mariah has called her mom back. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass and you just gotta keep going and going and going. And it splits. It's annoying. I am not a mustard guy. I hate mustard. You will never see me eat mustard on a hamburger. However, we are going to use this today as a binder. Oh boy. Oh no, it's coming out everywhere. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Also, it may seem like I don't know what I'm doing. This is not my first rodeo. This always seems to work and they always come out phenomenal. So, now that we got the binder set, this is, damn it, I have mustard on my thumb. This is half Himalayan pink salt, 1/4 garlic powder, and 1/4 pepper. Again, you can use this shit on everything. I have it pre-mixed because I use it on everything. Onion powder. I always mess this. Okay, nice. I usually pour out a bunch right when I start. Garlic and herb. We are going today for a sweet heat style ribs. It's one of my favorites to do. I don't like spicy, but I like spice. So now we're gonna put in some ground cayenne red pepper. And I'm pretty generous when it comes to spices because we're gonna do the 3-2-1 method today. So we're gonna be wrapping it, and I put in a lot of butter and honey. Oh, just wait. But a lot of these spices will come off in that mixture. Smoked paprika. Gotta go smoked. Again, always go smoked. 100% difference. Chipotle chili powder. Again, we are going for spicy, but excuse me, the sweet will come in later. I think it's my beer. Slap Your Mama Cajun. Not my favorite Cajun, but this is what we got, so we're gonna use it. Chili powder. Careful with this one. As I add a bunch. Last time I did ribs that I wanted to go for a sweet heat, I added crushed red pepper at the end when I did the barbecue sauce. Yeah, it got hot. So just a little. Okay, and then both sides, same thing. Flip it over, do it again. Yes, there's not a lot of meat on the bottom side, but it doesn't matter. Don't neglect it, okay? That could have been bad. Again, your best tools are your hands. You ain't gonna find a tool that's gonna be able to do this better than your hands. And get all of it, even the front, even the bottom, or I don't know, it's ribs, whatever side that is. And we're gonna go again. You guys probably don't need to see that. Ready. So now we are gonna go bone side down. Oh, fuck. I didn't think this through. Will you help me out? We're gonna go bone side down. I think I can do this. Hell yeah, look at those skills.
Oh my god.
Never mind. But, I can do this. So. We are not going to use a thermometer or anything like that. You don't need that. Not for ribs. Don't use that. We have in here cherry pellets. We are going to, when that runs out, well, that is open, be using, I don't know, cherry rum. Kind of excited for it. I think it'll be a nice touch. The smoker is set at 250. 3 hours. Let it sit. And we'll be back in 3 hours. For you guys about 5 seconds. Alright, so it's been 3 hours. We are going to pull the ribs off the smoker and get ready to wrap them. We did a lot of heat when it came to the spices earlier. This is where we're going to get the sweet from. So, here we go. Hot? Hot plate. You're welcome. Okay. Move your gloves there, everybody, okay? Here, come get a look at the ribs. Oh, that's way too small. That's fine. We'll save that for later. Got it? Mm-hmm. Ooh, gotta watch out for the beer. Not gonna put that in front of Logan. That I will need. Alright, so what we want to do is lay out 2 pieces of foil, stack them there, and then I like to do one on the end, one on the middle, another one on the end, a little bit of minced garlic. Brown sugar. Logan, put your hand out. Careful though. Don't get it all over the place, okay? Just put the whole thing right in his mouth. Okay. Then we are going to do... You don't like it? Some honey. And again, this is that sweet that I'm talking about. Brown sugar, honey. This is a mixture of apple cider vinegar and water. 50-50 mixture.
I like that.
It's not for you.
Oh, I got it on my shirt.
I bet you did. I thought you didn't like the brown sugar. Why do you keep eating it?
Fine, I like it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I've never done this before, but we're gonna check it out, see what it's like. You don't need much. So, we are gonna go meat side down and repeat.
Repeat.
No, not right now, buddy. Hold on. Let me do this, okay?
First.
Oh, the light die?
Yeah. The white dye. There we go.
And then it's garlic. Honey.
Yes, dear.
I was hoping you would say that. That a girl. And then a little bit of apple cider vinegar and water. I know vinegar sounds gross, but trust me, it's got a nice flavor to it. And then, again, for the first time, a little bit of Jack. Oh boy. Now, we want to wrap tightly. Make sure you remember what side is bone up and meat down. We might add a little bit more aluminum foil to this as well. I think it'll be okay. Wrap very tight as you can get it. Not as tight as you can get it, but respectively tight. We are going to add a little bit more. Because I don't want it to leak.
Ah, that doesn't look fun.
And if you forget which side is meat down or bone up, a good way to kind of tell is to, if you feel the divot, that's bone up. That's the meat on top. We are going to go meat up. Okay. Same temp, 2 hours. Don't touch it. Hot. If you're looking, you ain't cooking. So leave it alone. 2 hours. Alexa, set a timer for 2 hours. Set it and forget it. So it's been 2 hours since it's been wrapped. Normally I have a bunch of barbecue sauces that I mix together, but we are going to use a compound butter that I made. It is garlic, smoked paprika, pepper, and avocado oil. We're gonna put some of that in this bowl. We're gonna use some spicy barbecue sauce, a little bit of Jack Daniels, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar with water, and a little bit of garlic paste. So the ribs are ready to come out, so let's go do that. left with the barbecue sauce on it. We are going to take out some of that butter. Might be a bit too much. We don't need a whole lot of sauce. Thank you, love. Get that up real quick while I unwrap this. Let's take it over to take it over here. It's hot. Very hot.
Oh, but look at that though.
But you should have gloves. Now we're going to attempt. Where are my toxins here? Oh boy, they're already falling apart. They may not look pretty now. Yeah, they do. What am I saying? But once we add the barbecue sauce in, we're going to throw it back in there for another hour. I don't like a whole lot of sauce, like when I'm eating. So we're going to throw them back in after we sauce them. And that's going to cause that sauce to kind of tighten up against it. So that way it's not just like dripping everywhere. It's going to be amazing. So we're going to use some of that. That's that Lutz spicy barbecue sauce, apple cider vinegar, and water. You don't need a whole lot of that, a little bit. And then we're going to put in some Jack. I did that a couple weeks ago when I made my last rack of ribs, and I thought it was pretty good. Do you know where the... Got it. Oh, and one more thing. Is that avocado oil? Yes. And just a little bit of avocado oil. Oh, one more thing. Garlic paste. That should be good. So it seems a little too runny.
This is where we're kind of introducing that spicy element to it again, using
Yeah,
that spicy
coming back with it.
barbecue sauce.
And if you want to do what I did a couple weeks ago when I made it a little too spicy, I added some red pepper flakes right here. I added a lot. It was very hot. Ooh, we could add some salt and pepper though. Never hurts. Oh, this is the salt, pepper, and garlic mix. I'm still kind of looking for more, a little bit thicker. Okay, there we go. That's kind of the consistency I'm looking for. So we are going to coat. You don't want to be too heavy with it, but don't be scared to use it. a good thing to know, like when your ribs are cooked good, is when it starts to pull back from the bone. If I wanted to,
So 1 more hour, and these are just going to be falling apart.
usually I don't even do it for another hour. It is called the 3-2-1 method, but oh man, those are already so tender. Usually what I will do is I'm gonna throw it in there for like 20-30 minutes and kind of just every once in a while look at it. And when I see that sauce tighten up to the consistency that I want, I pull them. These are ready to eat right now. You can eat them right now. But you're gonna be dropping sauce everywhere. And I'll show you what they're gonna look like as soon as we pull them back off the smoker in about 30 minutes to an hour. Let's go back over here. All right, and I will see you guys in about 30 minutes. All right, ready? Go. All right, so this has been on for about 35 minutes. We are going to temp this for about, I don't know, we just started the macaroni, so about 10 minutes. All right, moment of truth. Oh boy. We are going to, I think. No, yeah, we want to slice it this way.
Ooh, do a little spin. Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. That's a good indication that your ribs are gonna be fall off the bone, ready to go. Personally, I like more of a competition style rib. Fall off the bone is something I've been kind of playing around with lately. So we are going to aim it down a little bit because I want to cut this and then bring it forward.
Okay, that's down.
You see it's sticky, but it's not dripping everywhere. Not really happy with the way that looks, but we will give it a taste. Oh, but that's can't even grip that one. Oh yeah. I really wanted it to be a little bit more juicy. It looks a little dry, but it falls right off the bone. So we will play. Sauce is amazing. It still fall off the bone. I achieved that spice that I really wanted. Now we're gonna let Mariah taste them.
Okay, so Tyler knows that one of my favorite things that he makes are these ribs. And I have never been a rib person, ever, but I love the way he makes them, and they're one of my favorite things. So, but these are like falling apart. They're so really
Tender.
good. I may or may not have already had a bite. So. Like, he's complaining about the dryness, but honestly, the sauce and the meat taste so good. And the sauce had it kind of like thickened up. And it's really good. And it's got the sweetness you can definitely taste, but with a little bit of that heat following up behind it. Following right up. It's really